Welcome, voyagers of the fantastical. You've just zoomed through a swirling vortex, arriving at the doorstep of Storytime with Dr. Apples. In this magical corner of the universe, stories brim with wit and wonder at the flick of Dr. Apple's wand. Fasten your seatbelts for a narrative escapade that's as bewilderingly funny as it is bewilderingly captivating. Today's episode is a story that's going to tickle your fantasy bones, or might just turn your hair into spaghetti. Let's find out. We now join Dr. Apples in his kitchen.
Welcome, my curious companions. Dr. Apples here amidst the aromatic symphony of my baking vegan snail sweet pie. A culinary escapade, I assure you. But while the crust crisps to golden perfection, allow me to whisk you away on a stroll down the lane of the extraordinary. Have you ever brushed against magic so tangible it tickles your fingertips? Me neither. But what I can tell you is that I made this savory dish using only one item, and it should taste better than anything you've ever tasted. How's that? Well, I got my magical herb from the Enchanted Bazaar. It's a delightful oddity hanging between dream and the puzzling question of whether you left the kettle on. Yes, here we go. Imagine an afternoon, the sky a canvas of moody blues and fiery oranges, as if the heavens themselves were having a mood swing. That's when I waltzed into the town of Ball, or Babblebrook for short. A fantastical fusion of a wizard's attic and a flea market where every trinket whispers a secret. My quest. The Whispering Thyme. A legendary herb whispered to echo the secrets of the universe and, amusingly, a brilliant alternative to flavor. Dressed in my impeccably fitted three-piece blue suit, my navy loafers tapping a distinctive rhythm on ancient cobblestones, I paraded through the bazaar. The locals with their orange marbled complexions and endearingly odd quirks snuck peeks at me. Was it my debonair charm, or my lack of stony features that drew their gazes? One might never know. Delving into the bazaar's vibrant heart, I was greeted by a tapestry of sellers with their own table and stuff to sell.
Do you accept memories of laughter? They're quite rare and ripe this century.
How about a deal? Pay me in 3 lifespans. It's quite a bargain when you consider inflation over millennia. Plus, your descendants would barely notice.
Tempting. But managing time budgets is tricky. Last time I traded lifespans for a singing cactus.
Locals around 40 or so walked around eager to buy the latest magical trends. A table was woven from the finest spider silk, shimmered like a dew-kissed spiderweb at dawn. He sold popcorn. Poppity popcorn is my favorite. I put shredded cabbage on top of my popcorn. I have to watch my sodium intake. You know, blood pressure and all that. Clocks that told time in reverse ticked in a backward melody, while bottles of laughter waited to release their joyous cacophony upon uncorking. Mirrors showcasing one of your funniest past life deaths gave me a chuckle. The air was a heavy brew of spicy potions, sugar dust, pine, all underpinned by the ever-present, intoxicating scent of pure, unadulterated magic. I meandered past a stall where wind chimes whispered the day's gossip.
Last week, I caught a glimpse of that blue silly flower.
Their melodic tinkle carried tales from afar, and scarves that shifted patterns and hues to mirror one's mood. Each step in Babblebrook was a step into the wondrous unknown, where the aroma of white sage mingled with starlit whispers, and the palpable magic in the air was as real and comforting as the stones underfoot.
Any chance you could bid on the price a bit? My dragon ate my wallet.
Apologies, but the price is as fixed as the laws of gravity here.
Step right up for a chance to snag a spot in the exclusive Shilling Secret Seminar. Learn the ancient art of making your money, well, not disappear, but certainly do something spectacular.
I was immersed in the peculiar wonders of Babblebrook, my senses dancing to the rhythm of the Bazaar's enchanting chaos. When someone who was obviously an outsider to the Bazaar's ways couldn't resist the allure of a sack marked, "Don't open." That's tempting. Sounds like an invitation to me. No, it wasn't me. Why would you think it was me? When a local fingers twitched with forbidden curiosity, mirroring the twinkle of mischief in his marbled eyes.
Do not touch.
I caught his glance, offering a judging raised eyebrow.
So pretty.
He hesitated, our eyes locking in a silent battle of wits and wills.
Listen time. Oh.
But the sack, with its bold, taunting letters, proved too much for his restraint.
Maybe.
As I turned away, feigning disinterest, my peripheral vision clung to his movements. A sly side glance revealed his trembling hands reaching for the sack. The locals paused, their chatter dimming into a hushed murmur, as if the very air of Babblebrook anticipated the impending spectacle.
I must touch.
With a swift, rebellious tug, he loosened the tie, and out floated a seamlessly harmless coin.
Not doing anything.
The vendor stopped and stared at the local.
Oh, no, not that one. It's not under warranty.
Ah, but in Babblebrook, even the most innocent-looking trinkets hold surprises. The coin twirled, a lazy dance in midair, captivating the onlookers with its simple grace. But then, it began to grow. To morph, swirling with the energy of unleashed enchantment. It transformed, not just in size, but in essence, until it became a massive gong, hovering like a bronze moon. Its glow bathed us in an otherworldly light, casting elongated shadows that danced along the cobblestones. The local, now dwarfed by his curiosity turned consequence, gaped in awe. The gong's majestic presence seemed to pause time itself.
Money.
A spectacular testament to the unexpected magic that thrives in the heart of Babblebrook. This newfound gong started to chime with a deep, sonorous sound. But oh, so off tune. It sang a strange gong, sending ripples of discomfort through the crowd.
It's so off-key.
I don't understand. Is it tone deaf?
The locals clap their hands over their ears, grimacing at the discordant melody. If you've ever heard a pig fart into a cast iron skillet during a hurricane, it was something like that. This needed to cease, but before I could do anything, out of nowhere,
To battle stations! This Gong won't know what hit it.
Let's show him, Harrison. Time to sprinkle some silence.
enter the market.
Sprites!
Those tiny guardians of peace in Babblebrook. About 8 or 10 of them, each no taller than a squirrel, and dressed in petal finery, zipped towards the Gong. Their iridescent wings fluttered rapidly, casting a spectrum of colors in the air.
Phew, that was close. Nearly got a haircut from that last note.
Give it everything you've got, Jimothy. It's resisting traditional magic. Time for the off-key counter charm.
They waved their tiny wands, trying to silence the booming intruder. But instead of quelling it, their magic only seemed to energize the Gong further. It boomed louder, the vibration so powerful that the sprites were knocked back, tumbling through the air and landing directly onto the bread maker's dough.
Dear deities, this sound is annoying.
James, get your magic wand and hit that thing.
I've outlasted the Great Kazoo catastrophe. This Gong won't take me down.
Amid this charming chaos, my eyes caught a glimpse of my quarry. The Whispering Thyme, swaying gently from a sprite's belt, as conspicuous as a firefly in a dark room. Seizing the moment to end the pandemonium and score some much-needed cool points, I slipped my hand into my suit jacket and down to my pocket, my fingers brushing against the smooth silk of my shirt. There, masquerading as an innocuous pin, was my wand. With a click and a flourish, it extended and materialized into its true form, pulsating with ancient might and ready for action. You have to be confident and hold wands firmly, or it won't trust you. With my intentions set, I pointed the top of my wand to the Gong and shot out semi-transparent magical waves. Slowly, a miraculous transformation occurred. The Gong's once disrupted booms began to blend seamlessly with my magical cadence. Even the sprites landed down to the ground in amazement.
Finally, some peace. Regroup, team.
That was close, but we did it. Who is that maestro? We owe him a drink.
Absolutely. Let's find our mysterious helper.
It slowly descended to the ground, but hit a pole from one of the market stands and quickly fell to the marble ground, landing with a final resounding clang. A brave or curious local cautiously approached and raised the side of the Gong, only to release it immediately. The Gong hitting the ground made the most unexpected, squishy sound, along with a few wings twirled in the gust of wind.
Oh my. Did anyone else hear that squish?
No, not the sprites.
Help? No. We need a spatula. We need spatulas, plural.
The rock-like locals quickly dispersed with wrinkled noses and averted gazes. A gust of wind, as if summoned by the day's unusual events, whisked past me, carrying a hint of fart and a sprinkle of magic. Amidst the bustling aftermath, my gaze drifted downward, evading eye contact from the locals, and there, lying innocently at my feet, was the Whispering Thyme. Tall and green, a serendipitous prize amidst the day's enchantment. I swiftly scooped it up, clicked my wand back to a humble pin, and I made my way out of the now screaming and sobbing market. The pie is ready. What a day. Magic, mayhem, and a murderous gong. Babblebrook never ceases to amaze. Remember, my friends, in a world where coins become gongs and gongs sing songs, anything's possible. Until we meet again, dear viewer, I bid you farewell.
And just like that, we spiral back from the enchanting realms of Dr. Apples. Our journey through his magical time warp concludes for now, but the wonder doesn't have to end here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a review and stuff. Until our next whimsical adventure, keep your imaginations wild. Dr. Apples will be waiting with more spellbinding stories. And watch out for those laughing gnomes in your garden.